Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to VanillaTV with Arx, Beta, and Comedian for the return of ABC Tuesday. We've taken about a month break due to resting our voices and I-46, and now we've returned to our normal standard lineup in line with the ETF2L season starting again. So, Arx, say hello.
Hello, hello.
Right, we are ready. I'm just about to go here, actually. Sorry about the delay. We were waiting for the players to change servers and then decide on what servers, connect the relay up, blah blah blah. So it's gonna be a naughty Badmen, even, not Badmen, versus they want to be known as like Chinese Mafia or a Triad. I'm not really sure what the name wants to be, but quite a good few players in the team as well, though, Arx.
Yeah, they've both got very, very strong lineups looking at them, but to me it kind of looks like a team of players on form and a team of players who have kind of retired. Does it look that way to you as well?
Yeah, actually, it's funny because I saw the lineup and I was thinking, oh wow, you know, I thought Quad had stopped playing and Gubbins sort of went inactive for a little bit, has come back as well. Yeah. But if we look at, I'm on about the Chinese Mafia. I'm going to call them the Mafia team, by the way. I can't remember after calling them Chinese Mafia, but I'm looking at the actual Naughty Badmen team. Coinz, Haunter, Toda. Is this like Premiership team 3 years ago?
Yeah, it looks very much like that. It seems, I mean, I think I've seen C or Psy playing recently, but other than that, I haven't really seen any of these guys around too much.
No, I'm just trying to think when's the last time I saw any of them playing. I didn't realise Haunter was back playing again. Ultimate land dodger.
Same with Coinz, Todas there as well. This is an old school lineup.
Yeah. So, for those that don't know already, this is the ETF2L Premiership qualifier. So the winner of this will go on to play UV Gaming, who won last night. That VOD can be found on the VanillaTV site. I believe that was brought to you by Pledge and Heavy's GPS, one of the new trialists. So let us know what you think. And tonight, though, it's going to be Granary, Badlands, and the decider of Snakewater if we need it. And I don't know. Do you know? I was going to say, I know I put on my post that it's a relatively new team, Arx, but you don't really know any of their results. I do have some gossip.
Oh yeah? Well, hit with the gossip.
Okay, our gossip is from the mouth of Gubbins. They beat Team Sweden last night.
And that is a good result.
Yeah, pretty good result. But I mean,
as we know, look at their lineup. It is a solid team. I mean, you've got Quad, Gubbins, you've got evokje or evoke with the fashionable J in his name. It's very, very strong. And well, Team Sweden, let's say they're not quite the team that they used to be several years ago.
Yeah, well, that's arguable, isn't it? I mean, everyone takes breaks, everyone takes a rest, but don't know. Maybe they're come back into it. I think everyone's got a little bit of hype off after I-46. Everyone's like, yeah, I can, look, you know, I can play TF2. In fact, speaking of playing TF2, I actually played in a pickup the other day. I got destroyed.
Nice. I've been playing one alternative TF2 pickup, allowing some unlocks in there, which is great fun. I've played a couple of pickups, but yeah, we really need to get back into it. Yeah,
and it's just time as evokje
if people like Haunter and Coinz and Toda are doing it, I guess it's fashionable now for us to do it. So let's get in a team.
Well, I heard Darn's looking at some players. They haven't got a sniper in a team yet, Keith. You could probably go and join them.
Maybe.
Darn? Yeah, Darn, are you listening? He needs an offer. We're not picking him up from the airport, though.
No.
By the way, I still have his bottle of wine. That's going to be consumed this weekend if you come up and see me, by the way.
I'll definitely. That'll make it so much
sweeter.
Thank
you, Dan, for your wine, for leaving it in my car.
And we'll finish off. £5 bottle of red, is it?
A bottle of white, actually. And I think the Sambucas are in the back of the car already, actually, as well. Still there.
That'll be nice and chilled.
Yeah. As well as the Jack Daniels honey.
Ooh, that was nice. That was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
I don't know if anyone on the stream has tried that, but yeah, you definitely should. End of night stuff, though. End of night.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Right. Okay. They're about to go live on the server now, actually. So, Arx, do you want to run us through the lineups and to the best of your ability?
Oh, I see. Is it that challenging? Okay. Right, for Naughty Badmen, we do have Coinz, Larsa, Killer for Fun, Haunter, Sai, and Toda. And for the Chinese Mafia, we do have Quad, Raliator, Gubbins, UPS, Pootash Pierre, aka something, and someone who's no longer in the server.
That was evokje. Okay.
Oh yeah, well spotted.
Yeah, so, Go on, you carry on.
Oh, well, that was it. I'd done them.
Did you? Did those really quick? I wasn't really paying attention, sorry.
Well, in all fairness, I don't know exactly what classes they are playing, because this is the first time that I've seen both of these two teams playing. And, you know, it's how some people, they come back to TF2 playing a different class, but we'll have to see. I mean, it's quite a safe guess that, say, Haunter's going to be running Soldier, Coinz will be on Scout, Total, he could be Medic or Demo.
Demo, yeah, I was thinking Demo.
Larsa will be Soldier, which means Killer for Fun, Scout probably. Sai Medic?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay, we're working this out through process of elimination then. So, over for Chinese Mafia, Quad, Scout, Scout, UPS running Demo, Raliator, Soldier, Evoke, Soldier, and Pootash as the Medic.
Right, this is live, so you are listening to and watching VanillaTV with ETF2L Premiership qualifier between Chinese Mafia and the Naughty Badman. Arx, Beta, and Comedian bringing it to you for ABC Tuesday. Granary now running to middle. Arx is going to take you there.
Yeah, UPS opting to take the top route as a demo man, whereas Todo, who got focused down very, very quickly there, went in the lower entrance. Wow, Chinese Mafia pressing really aggressive here. 3 players already down for the Naughty Badmen, and well, they've fallen back. They have kept their medic alive, at least for the time being. Scout was putting a bit of pressure on them, but they are still moving forward. Pootash there healing the Soldier of Evoke as they move into this point. They don't even have their Ubers yet. That's how fast that midpoint was. And now they're on the point, getting a load of time on it. Uber's coming in with just a Soldier and his medic, and they're hoping for the respawns to come in here. They have blocked the cap, and I do like that decision, but well, it's anyone's guess as to what's going to happen here.
Yeah, great aggression bomb from the Mafia team there. They just wiped through middle, almost just pushing all the way through. And then look at them now again, wanting to come out. Quad's their only loss. They'll probably fall back now. Medic tries to save Gubbins as well. That's only the year 2 scout, so that's not a terrible loss there. But it looks like Naughty Badmen want to come back in as well, with Haunter leading the way. And here they come in, trying to contest that second point. I imagine the Mafia team are going to fall out and let them have it, but let's just have a look at the Ubers. The percentages are exactly the same at the moment. So really fast round start to this game so far, Arx. And look at this. Gubbins running heavy as well.
Yeah, the Naughty Badmen were in a great position to push out from their first, because they were already pressed really far forward. Heavy is coming over onto the Soldier. 2 players down for the Naughty Badman there, and a Scout is on the point, getting some time on there. Has anyone actually realised this? This could be a very fast round here. It's lucky they have their Uber and have come in to block it, but a lot of time on that point. They're going to push out and try and do what they can here. One Soldier is isolated. Demo Man hasn't managed to get anything on him, and Killer for Fun also goes down. So we do have Sai separated from Larsa there. Larsa actually taking a route round the back. Might confront someone here. Demo Man has put a single sticky there, and Soldier shot that. He comes around the corner, takes a pipe in the face, does pick up the health pack, getting some damage down, but no, Larsa has been focused out of there. And, well, Chinese Mafia looking to push reasonably soon, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so Mafia finally winning that second point, and they're not hanging around. Like Uber again, evokje goes down early to some stickies. Other Soldiers stuck there as well, Quad as well, so Mafia, bad choice there, 4 players down, and now Naughty Badman must be pushing out. They need to take advantage of it, and it's only Pootash who's up with his Uber at 52%, and they're going to retake that middle, that second point, Arx, and maybe they're thinking about pushing out to middle as well, and they're going to have a slight advantage as well on the Uber percentages. So will we see them fall out? And no, that it looks like the Mafia team are actually going to contest that third point. Have the Naughty Badmen come in? No, they haven't. I'm just going to start calling them Badmen. Quad goes down by Killer for Fun, and it looks like they're stuck in the garage. Uber has been forced, actually. Uber has been forced. They're going to come out of that ramp area. a counter Uber coming in, and they're going to have quite a large, substantial advantage on it. One of the soldiers goes jumping, he gets blown away, and they're going to hold on to this mid-arcs. One of the soldiers goes flying into the air. That's Larsa, who tries to get behind the medic. He has been spotted. He's so weak, taken down by Raliator. Wow, really fast action to this first round still.
Yeah, it was a great little sticky by Toda that sent that soldier flying, but now the Chinese Mafia still keeping up the aggression, realising that they're probably the better deathmatchers out of the two teams at the moment, and so they are just pushing aggressively without Uber. Scout of Killer for Fun's having to retreat as the two scouts put pressure on him, and Quad overextends, gets taken down by Haunter, but Haunter overextends, gets taken down by a UPS Sticky, so a soldier and a scout for a soldier and a scout at the moment. It does look like Chinese Mafia trying to make their way through the little door. Scout coming in to distract them a little bit. That's allowed them to get some ground. Soldiers push really aggressive. The Uber has been popped though for the naughty Badmen, and Chinese Mafia don't yet have it. They will have it soon. Soldiers jumping over, trying to get the medic before he gets his Uber. Is this medic going to have to even pop his Uber? He's dancing around, and no, great hold there from Pootash. And, well, great coverage from UPS. Now, Chinese Mafia still having this Uber advantage, but they haven't really got the numbers here. I lie, actually. They've got 4 players waiting outside, so it's not looking great for the naughty Badmen here.
Yeah, they need to get this Uber out before they get into the garage and come round the corner. Otherwise, they're going to have a chance. One of the soldiers goes jumping. Oh, hits the pillar. So there's a bit of delay there. We'll have the scouts go behind. Uber has been popped. It's going to force Badmen out of the point. There is a back cap going on, Arx. There is a back cap going on. It's not going to do anything. They're going to get that second point. Demo comes in to block, actually. Demo's still floating around.
There's a soldier as well.
Soldier as well. Is Larsa going to block it? No, they haven't. So they're going to get that second point. And it's only Killer for Fun up at the moment. Mid. And he's the one that was on mid. So this is going to be a relatively easy take. And it's going to be 1-0 the score with just under 25 minutes remaining. And wow, what a fast start to this game. So if you have just joined us, you need to catch up with all the excitement. This is the ETF2L Premiership qualifier between Naughty Badmen and the Chinese Mafia, or the Triad. The winner of this will go on to play UV Gaming. ABC Tuesday bringing it to you. So that's Arx, Beta and Comedian. Second round now, and Arx, take us through this mid-fight.
Okay, again, both them women opting to take, well, not again, they're opting to take this lower entrance, the lower left standard route, and a lot of spam is coming over from UPS. Didn't really connect with anyone as the rest of the team went through the right-hand side. 2 soldiers going aggressive onto the medic. Have they overextended a bit? Scout has managed to take 1 down, and Larsa also very, very weak. He gets taken down. I'm not sure those 2 soldiers being sent over to kill that medic has done them any justice, because it meant they just didn't have any close quarters combat to clean up the rest of them. They basically suicided 2 soldiers to get their medic. They do have 1 scout of Killer for Fun trying to do what he can, but he gets taken down by UPS, who is having a great game, I might add, even if his score doesn't reflect it. And Chinese Mafia taking that mid-fight. Well, it wasn't too smart, I don't think.
Well, that's almost like, you know what, if you're going to play aggressive, so can we, and they both sent both soldiers. Those type of days, I remember those days when maybe both on comms would go, I'm going for medic. And no one really realises, you know, they both just go for it because they've already tunnelled visioned their thoughts, so they're just going for it. So that's exactly what happened. Yes, Pootash did go down, but as Arx said, they had no one to deal with those close quarters combat. And now they find him in a little bit of a sticky situation, as we see the stickies on the door. And they're trying to come out and contest at the moment. I don't think that's a good choice, but Pootash only a slight advantage, Arx. So not really going to help them as they come into the point. They need to deal with those stickies first. As we now follow UPS into the point, are they going to switch it up? So they obviously favour this garage as well. So it looks like they're going to switch it up again. It has been called. So one of the soldiers onto that big med pack up there, that was Larsa. He is caught up there. He's isolated. So he's out of this fight for the moment unless he escapes up top. He does come down onto the soldier. Raliator's so weak. Larsa manages to do quite a lot of damage. He goes down. 2 players down at the moment for the Badmen, and they're just sitting at the back of the point, Arx.
To be honest, it doesn't really matter about those losses at the moment. However, there is a soldier. They've come in off top behind them. Force both Ubers out here. Now's when the players are going to matter, but they are respawning, which was what I was trying to get at. Soldier of Raliator there was pressing out the demo man. That's allowed the rest of the team to come in a little bit, but the demos come back in, spamming a lot. It looks like Naughty Badmen are winning this. Only 3 players alive. At the moment, we have 1 weak soldier sitting in the little door. Scouts just going around there now to chase him out of the point. Kills him down. Is now on the medic. Pierre trying to fight with his needles, and there's only 1 scout to give him some cover. Pierre is surely going to go down here. Someone hit him. And finally, Killer for Fun takes him out with a pistol. And Naughty Badmen are going to be pushing forward to this mid-fight. I think Chinese Mafia have got the spawn, so they've killed a few crucial classes here. Demo and Scout have gone down, and well, that means less time on the point and no stickies to block them from coming in. So surely Chinese Mafia, are they going to come back in? Nah, they have to wait for their medic.
Well, I was just about to say, well played. You're saying UPS is having a great game, Arx. Killer for fun. Also having a great game at the moment. Really, if you're on Source TV or just keep an eye on him.
Scout's going in over onto the medic. It was Quad there coming in from the side, and Chinese Mafia are pressing this mid fight. They don't have the respawn advantages, however they have forced out the Uber, and this is a little worrying for them because they're also losing quite a few players. However, there's only one soldier and a medic. Well, there's only one soldier near the medic at the moment. Only Evoke is up on the crate, trying to do what he can, get some spam, but he's just going to get taken down any second. And with Naughty Badmen having that midpoint, they are going to be able to take this fourth relatively easily. Yeah, so it's Killer for Fun who's come onto that 4 point now. Both scouts there, in fact. I was just saying, yeah, he's having a great game as well, so keep an eye on him. Obviously doing very well against Quad and Gubbins. Quad, you know, one of the better deathmatching scouts, if not one of the best in Europe, well, in the past, and I imagine if he's been playing, he'll be back to that same level. Watch out, Gubbins on Sniper, I just thought I'd add.
Yeah, he is. He's sitting at the back right at the point, so
he's a very good sniper, very good sniper. I don't say that about many.
Praise from Arx. Let's just have a look at the advantages, Uber advantages. Sai does have his Uber building really quickly. It is normal Uber. Gubbins with Sniper going to be ineffective if that Uber's popped. Toad's going to come jumping in. No, he doesn't.
Gubbins
Sai gets taken down! Oh my gosh, Gubbins took Sai down, so that advantage is all gone as we see Badmen falling out quickly. Toda goes all the way back. Great shot by Gubbins, and he's switched to Scout now. And now Mafia team are going to come out and reclaim this second quite easily, Arx. And you can watch out behind. Killer for Fun's on last. Oh, he got spotted, sorry. He got spotted. I got excited then. I thought he managed to get through, but wow. Good call by Arx for going Sniper for Gubbins, and it paid evidence.
Yeah, I made the call for them. Right, okay, so now we do have a Chinese Mafia on the front foot here, though they don't have the capture points yet. They are making a push into middle. UPS taking the top route. He's going to be able to deal a load of spam on the demo man who's, well, he's blocking the rest of them from coming into the point. And Sai gets taken down again by Gubbins rushing through with that Uber. UPS down by a rocket from Haunter. And actually, Killer for Fun, as you said, taking down Raliator there. He's in a position where he could be running behind them. Chinese Mafia, this push just hasn't worked for them despite the Uber advantage, and only Evoke up, and he's very, very weak at the moment. I don't even know where he is. He's going to get taken down outside of the point. So a complete wipe. Yep, for the Chinese Mafia, and well, 3 players are alive, but there is going to be 5 players alive to defend this last by the time the rest of them get there.
So 22 minutes remaining of this ETF2L Premiership qualifier, Map 1, Granary between Naughty Badmen and the Chinese Mafia. This is VanillaTV's Arx, Beta and Comedian, ABC Tuesday, bringing you the action as my American voice starts to run out. And surely now, Badmen are going to get a point on the board, Arx. I mean, is Gubbins running Sniper again? Gubbins running Sniper. Larsa coming through the window. He got rocked up by, I think, the whole of the Mafia team. I imagine that was just to try and get the medic.
It was like he got air-shotted by about, well, yeah, everyone. Everyone just air-shotted him, and yet none of them got the kill. It was just cratering. Quad getting credited with it, though. The scout scattergunning him to the floor.
So Gubbins running Sniper at the back left corner. We're going to follow him for a second again.
He doesn't really need to be a sniper, though, because I think just from the last round, that medic's going to Uber way before he goes through the door. I think he's done the job already, and we'll just see, because it does look like they are about to make a push in a second. See, Ubered way before he even got in the door. Just the threat that there could be a sniper was enough for them. Gubbins, however, does take down Killer for Fun, so he's already, well, shot his worth there. And it looks like Haunter opting to retreat up top. Soldier has tagged him a few times. Toda also going down, so yeah, the push hasn't really worked for them, but they have tried to recycle here, and Uber percentages are roughly even.
Yeah, I wonder if Mafia are going to push out, and they are. They're coming out of the top way, Arx. They've got time on point as well. When a soldier comes in, Larsa gets taken down, and they are going to reclaim that second. So Sai and Haunter falling back through the ramp room, just out that came out of the garage, and it's just the scout medic and the demo's there as well, actually. So the medic obviously got demo man obviously got the front spawn. He's a bit isolated though. Will he escape? Where? Out.
Yeah,
he managed to escape.
Out. It was just really, really close, and Quad, I was going to say, every time he makes a push, he pushes with so much confidence. I mean, when you know you're good, but, well, Coinz shuts him down. And the Uber has been popped for the Naughty Badmen here. They are falling back to mid, but they do have a back cap on. That's going to allow the rest of them to go forward a bit and maybe trap them in. And that's what they've done. Demoman jumping forward. Soldier is there to meet him and pop 2, but this could be very bad for the Naughty Badmen, but only 3 players alive. Demoman has jumped aggressively, trying to get onto the medic, takes down Sai. And, well, they've got 3 players still outside. Demoman of Toda trying to do what he can to prevent them from making a push for middle. And actually, he jumps, does manage to take down the medic. And Coinz coming in from the back takes down UPS. 1 soldier of Evoke outside. Coinz now in the point trying to fight Raliator. But in comes that soldier from behind. Can he take him down as well? Evoke does get finished off by Coinz. Scout coming into the point of Gubbins also trying to fight Coinz. He gets taken down and we've got Raliator behind trying to finish off this one. Scout Coinz finally going down and they have managed to hold it. Which is, well, did I just see someone coming? Yeah, Scout has come in through the other door while Raliator was checking from the little door, and they have managed to cap it. And that's going to buy them all the spawns there. Some of them are waiting. They've got 3 players there now. They're going to be able to focus this soldier and medic off of the point, at least temporarily.
Great little passage of play there by Coinz, racking up about 5 or 6 kills in succession there. Shutting down quad as well, shuts down quad again. So both scouts are out on the left. Mafia team need to look out this, as now we see the focus fire come in. It has allowed the rest of the Badmen team to come in through the right though. Demoman, both soldiers there as well. UPS gets taken down. I don't know really who's winning this battle. It looks like the Mafia might be holding on, but there's a soldier that's going behind. Larsa's on the point. Medic comes into block as well. Will this invite the Badmen team forward? No, they're opting to recycle. No, hold that fort. Toda comes jumping in. Gets rocked up in the air by both scouts. So in the end, maybe if he'd done it a few seconds earlier.
Exactly what I was going to say. If Larsa had done that a few seconds earlier, it basically pulled them back from that door and it would have allowed the rest of the team to come in. But no one was there because they'd all been focused or too weak and fallen back. So it was great vision by Larsa, but just unfortunately the execution wasn't there.
So just under 15 minutes remaining now. The score still remains 1-0 to the favourite of the Chinese Mafia team. I mean, I think their name changes every time I say it, by the way. As we see now, the Badmen team coming in. UPS to first loss for the Mafia team. Counter Uber coming in as well. Whoa. Soldier gets rocked up again.
By quad.
Yeah, by quad. It really gets them down from when they're flying. Sai goes down. So they're not going to be able to recycle this arc. So if Mafia win this fight, they'll probably roll on to second. Will they get the front spawn? So that's a complete wipe. On that push there. Will anyone got those front spawns? Just looking. Soldier, Haunter, only Haunter.
He's trying to get in. Yeah, he's trying to get in the garage. I think they might have heard that door open. Oh, Soldier spotted him anyway, and Haunter doesn't realise that the Soldier spotted him, so he's going to come right behind him and just annihilate him with help from Quad. Quad again getting a world spawn kill or whatever it is somehow. But yeah, that's it.
Telefrag, almost. Like the old telefrag you used to get. So, hold that fort. Sai's in big trouble here. Sai goes down. Gubbins and Vogue taking him down as well. So, it looks like Badmen are on the back foot here. Time isn't gone just yet. Coinz takes down UPS. So, Coinz was running sniper quad
spy
countering over. Yeah, sorry, sniper spy, you know what I meant. Unless the sniper has a knife now, he can backstab people.
The thing is, that kill on the demo was so important because Chinese Mafia would have carried that momentum all the way to last. They had the Uber, they had the numbers, and Naughty Badmen just didn't know where to really defend from. So that spy kill in the demo basically meant that they could sort of try and recompose a little bit before they come in. Unfortunately, though, they haven't used the Uber yet. So they still do have that Uber, and if they press too far forward to try and defend this second point, which they've lost, by the way, then they might just get Ubered on and, well, completely overwhelmed.
Well,
on the other hand,
need to send someone in, Arx. They need
they need that Uber out of them. But, I mean, 66%, maybe just a bit of casual spam coming in. And I don't think Chinese Mafia know that they've got the Uber advantage. Or should I say they don't know that Naughty Badmen don't have their Uber yet. But they are about to make a push. 85%, they might just have it on time, but the medic's quite close. Soldier misses the rocket jump. And doesn't really get the distance on their Uber's now being... The counter Uber's been popped. And that's almost going to be the end of this push for now. 1 player, 2 players going down for the Chinese Mafia. In fact, 4 of them down. We do only have Evoke left again. He seems to always be the one who's alive, so I think it's a case of try and find him. He is over on last, trying to get a shot in over on the medic. Does get 2 nice rockets on him, but it just wasn't enough. And they are retaking this point. Raliator being the only respawn, and he's opting to, well, I would say fall back to middle, but he is actually hiding. He might get Haunter, catch him off guard. 1 rocket, 2 rockets takes him down. Medic was nearly there for a shot as well, and Raliator might manage to escape. No, he's opted to try and stay in. Does a lot of damage over onto Toda, but he's got that medic with him. Toda missing the shots, and Well, Coinz was also coming in the back, so I don't think he was going to do too much.
Well, it's that delay again, Arx. It's allowed the rest of the team to get back onto midpoint with both scouts there, locking them into that sort of ramp area, but hold that fort. One of the scouts was up top. UPS gets taken down. It looks like Badmen wanting to try and force their way out of that area still. Will it allow the rest of the team to come forward? Quad's all over Toda at the moment. No one's taking care of a Quad. Finally, someone takes care of him. Wow, I mean, like, that took so long. Gubbins coming onto Toda now as well. So Toda does finally get taken down. It's only Sai on that midpoint, isolated on his own at the moment. And surely, oh, here we go. So finally, both soldiers turn up. Hold that fort again. Haunter gets taken down. So this is quite messy play at the moment by Badmen. 1-0 the score, 11 minutes remaining. As we see now, evokje going aggressive. It has allowed one of the scouts to come in through that garage area. And the combo is there as well, Arx. So that will be Raliator and the medic of Pootash. And they just got to lock him in, and Uber has been popped. The best result for them.
Yeah, this is it though. Coinz going huge, taking the... I mean, just the two scouts for Badmen are just having amazing games. Killer for Fun was obviously mentioned earlier, but Coinz is also playing like a superstar at the moment. And pretty much single-handedly defended that point for them. They are making their way onto middle. Chinese Mafia have got those respawns. Double rocket jump from the soldier onto the medic does force the Uber, and that's going to be actually probably bad, because forcing that Uber has prompted them all to go aggressive. Didn't really get any kills though, but look at the health of the Badmen players. They were all on the red coming out of there, and they should really be falling back just to get the overheal before scouts come in and start demolishing their players. Chinese Mafia still pushing far forward there. Medic does manage to escape in the doorway, but the aggression is still on. 3 players down. They are going to continue this push, and the only thing that's going to save them is this Uber, but they're 15% away. Chinese Mafia still pushing, still times 7 now on this 4th point, not stopping. Uber is about to be there, 97 at 100%. And surely they're going to counter Uber now. Can they do the damage with this? Yes, they can. 4 players go down immediately. 5 players. Gubbins, the only one alive. He is opting to run into the garage. I think the demo man did see him and is sticking up top. And the 2 soldiers are there anyway, so he's not going to really accomplish much by being up there. But great play from the Chinese Mafia there.
Yeah, well, great momentum.
No, sorry, from Badmen.
I know what you meant, but yeah, great momentum. To carry on going forward, and then who said running away wasn't playing the game properly, because there we saw great effective use of it. Instead of just all jumping in and all pretty much dying, might as well just have killed themselves. Sai managed to keep on building on the Uber as he kept them falling back, and look what happened, a complete wipe for the Mafia team, and it has allowed them now to take that middle point, and now they're on the offensive arc. So it's like a complete change to what we saw a second ago. And 9 minutes, the game is still all to play for, as we see Quad go flying. Air shot from Haunter onto Quad, taking him down. And we see now, as I said, Mafia team falling back. Sai has that Uber again. They're not taking the damage at the moment because they keep on falling back. And right now, oh, hold on a minute, hold that fort. Uber has been popped. Uber was forced. I must have missed that. Has forced the Badmen team to come forward. And the Mafia team now a little bit of trouble. Soldier comes into the point as well. Larsa gets taken down by courtesy of the scouts, but it's 2 scouts and the medic and the demo. Surely they're going to make it 1-1 here. Quad only the last one up. And there we have it, 1-1 the score, 8.5 minutes remaining, and we have a game, Arx.
Indeed, I want to see both of these teams in Prem. These teams are so evenly matched. It's, wow, it's just amazing. That was a very, very long round, though.
Yeah, ridiculously long round. We don't usually see it on Granary, but I'd rather take that instead of the stalemates we used to see years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Both teams were pushing. There wasn't much sort of yard hold, should we say. But either way, we are on to round 3, 8 minutes remaining. Scouts for Chinese Mafia opting to go up top, and they are shutting down a bit on this right-hand side. Soldier has jumped up. Doesn't really get meat shot. Other soldier of Haunter's also jumping. It looks like Badmen are carrying that momentum from the last round. Medic's in trouble. He gets taken down. Only Larsa being the only casualty on this mid-fight, and evokje and Gubbins the only ones in there. Are they going to try and get the medic? They don't have the health to do so. They're both just going to get annihilated here. If you're going to go for it, I'd say just get out and get the death early. Scout is trying to put some pressure on the medic, and there's only a demo man defending him. So the fact that Gubbins has low health doesn't really make a difference if it's only the demo man, because he's got to get a clean hit on him anyway. Oh, he tried to shoot the sticky and missed the sticky, but Toda didn't detonate it. So anyway, it does look like Badmen are going to take this Uber. Keep their Uber. Oh, here we come. Quad has forced that Uber, just jumps in. 2 shots was enough to force it. And still dancing around there. I'm wondering if Badmen are going to come try and contest this mid.
Yeah, looking like they are. Just thinking, noticeably to say that the Badmen team got the front spawns, because they do have that midpoint, of course. Will Mafia thinking about coming in? Gubbins isolated by both Killer for Fun and Coinz, absolutely destroyed. So they're not going to come in and contest Arx, so they're going to try and force their way through that sort of like choke point. And they are in. One of the soldiers comes jumping in after the medic. Doesn't do the job. Quad again rocking up people as they come flying in, and Toad is isolated away. But Pootash is taken down by both Killer for Fun and Coinz. So surely now, but there's no players. It's only Larsa.
Here's the thing, they're focusing so much on getting that medic down. The medic isn't the one who kills your players, it's everyone else. And just taking that medic down, yeah, it gives you an uber advantage. They've basically got to do exactly what they did in the last round, and that's just keep walking back and wait until they've got their uber. But no, they are opting to try and put some pressure on. They did get the front spawns, and their uber is getting close, but I mean, I wouldn't have given up that ground. I think they could have controlled, pushed that, and still came out in a good position. But well, right now they are pushing over onto the middle. They do have this uber. Soldiers coming in to try and force it. Gets one rock, does force the uber, and this is more how you do it, because only that one soldier is dying here, and the rest of their team all fallen out, all with safety, and now they have the uber advantage.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Always usually sacrifice one, or maybe two at a push, if you think you can get them. And yes, usually used to be a soldier and a scout that would do one at a time, or both at a time, it depends. But naughty Badmen coming in on the right-hand side, not needing their uber or waiting for it. Gubbins is the only loss, and that soldier surely is going to get taken down.
Watch Coinz, watch out for Coinz though. He is in behind them. He's touched the point. I thought he was going to come straight in behind and deal some damage. Sorry to interrupt there, but he is still fighting a soldier. Does get taken down. Larsa coming in as well. Can Evoke get him down? No, Evoke does get taken down. Larsa very weak, falling out the point. Raliator is also down. Only UPS alive. He's also down. And naughty Badmen, 5 minutes remaining. Gubbins running sniper, but wow, he's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, spawns coming in now for the Mafia team. Gubbins sitting sniper, but they're already into the point Arx. It's not going to do anything there. Manchi's going to have to go and swap up. Toda coming in as well, but there it's not going to be quick enough. 2-1 the score, just over 4.5 minutes remaining. And we have a game yet again. So if you have just joined us, this is the ETF2L Premiership qualifier between the Chinese Mafia and naughty Badmen. ABC Tuesday via VanillaTV, of course, bringing you the action. Arx, Beta and Comedian tonight. This is going to be 4th round with 4 minutes remaining. Will we see 4 rounds in 4 minutes? We'll find out in a second.
I don't know. Chinese Mafia are on crits, however, and crits on Granary middle is quite interesting. Let's see if UPS can be kept alive. He is quite weak at the moment. Toda's down. Soldier has jumped in, is putting some pressure over on the medic. Pierre's very, very weak. Well, Pootash Pierre, or whatever his name is quite weak. They have kept him alive, but they are losing the rest of the players. Soldier has come in for the crits. He does manage to take one down. Can he take the rest of them down? Long distance rockets try and get over onto the medic. This is 2 of them. Another long distance, and I don't think this is going to work for them, because they've got their uber, they've got a scout and a medic, and they just need to wait for the rest of their team and make a push, and well, they're going to crush them.
Or would you reckon they're going to hold Arx? 3.5 minutes remaining.
They might very well do, because they don't have the time in there, and yeah.
Oh no, they're coming in. They're coming in. They've got the Uber, and look at that perfect timing. We always say, come in when your Uber is ready. Don't hang around. So the Uber was like ticking over to 99 and 100% as they walked into the point. That's exactly what you want to see. And well, as we suspected, the Mafia team aren't even going to contest it. They're going to let them have that 3rd point, I imagine. Crits 60% and building fast. As long as they keep on taking that damage. So there we have it. They do have that 3rd point now that allows them to get those forward spawns. So if any of their players die, they do get there slightly quicker. Quads is down at the moment. Uber has been popped, so they're not hanging around. They're going to come on through as well. And at the moment, Mafia running for their lives. Crits are only ready here. Pootash makes a massive hit, and he's taken down. I saw the soldier. So crits are out, and it's a complete wipe. This is going to be 3-1 the score. And
that's GG. That is
going to be a good game. 3-1 the score in favour of naughty Badmen. I imagine we'll see the remaining sort of time as a warm-up or practice. But who would have thought? I think for the favourites for this game was actually the Chinese Mafia.
I probably would have called that as well.
I have to say, Gubbins did tell me that Granary is their worst map.
Yeah, I think he was. I read something on the ETF2L forums that they said, "What? You beat us on Granary?" Like, and you're surprised. So, yeah, I think that definitely gives us a good reason to watch this second map that's coming up. If this is their worst map, and they are playing really well, just losing it right at the end, then it'll be interesting to see how the final map goes. In the meantime, this mid fight, it looks like they are winning it for now. However, a weak Soldier of Haunter wasn't spotted by Quad actually. Well, Haunter was walking into the point, and they are still opting to run that Kritzkrieg. You know, maybe if they can just push this like madmen. I mean, they do have the Uber. Nah, let's be realistic. 1 minute 36 seconds. Can it honestly happen? Crits has been popped. Uber's been popped as well. Pootash gets taken down. Quad is still floating around around the garage area, but there is 2 scouts and a soldier chasing him. So I'm not even going to follow him because, well, you know what that's gonna happen to him. And 1 minute 20 seconds left of this this Granary map. First map, I might add, of the Premiership playoffs.
Yep, I mean, some players just taking their time now as we start to run out, and Mafia just jumping in one at a time. It will be Badlands next, with Snakewater being the decider if needed. And maybe we'll probably see Gubbins maybe sniping on Badlands Arx. Maybe we'll see that.
Yeah, you might do. He won't be sniping for mid, but there's a good chance that he might do the whole go in as scout and then change to sniper. I mean, when you've got a scout partner like Quad, who can handle himself in a 2v1 situation, then and you've got a sniper like Gubbins, then you can utilise it, but it all depends on how the team chemistry works and if they feel that that's something that they can do.
As we just now tick over the final few seconds of this game, Uber has been popped by Badmen team. They're going to hold on to this third CP, not going to let them take it. Gubbins is obviously running sniper now.
There is a back cap though, and there's still 13 seconds remaining. He might actually be able to do this.
I don't think so.
There is one scout on last. He's got 4 seconds. If he just walks on that point, it might be... Oh, no, he stopped. But yep, GGs have been exchanged. Score 3-1.
So this is VanillaTV with Arx, Beta and Comedian. You have been watching the ETF2L Premiership playoff between Naughty Badmen and the Chinese Mafia. 3-1 the score on Granary, with Badlands coming up after a brief break.